Hello, this is an AEA Challenger 30 caliber, and the power wheel is up at 12 o'clock, so that's max power. It's the 32-inch barrel from Bentech, and anyhow, this is, I'm just trying to get some data, and I put it into meters per second because I kept breaking the 1,000 feet a second on it. So anyhow, we'll see what happens, and maybe it's going to error out on me or not. This is sighted for this for the 308 round I've been working on, but we'll just see where it hits at 34 yards. There's 6.2. 329 meters a second. 329 meters a second. 303.6 meters a second. 379.4. And I do need glasses, and when I go back through this and calculate all the numbers, I frequently find that I've misread the numbers. It's just my eyes are not so good these days, but thankfully for these nice optics. And 321, I could read that clearly, meters a second, and this is with a 64 grain, so do some math, or wait, I will. And that's 316 meters a second. Mid-skirt Diabolo Magnum slug, 64 grain. So Timmy's gonna need that hernia operation once again. Stupid mesh. 313 meters a second. 309 meters a second. 309. Oh, that, I can't tell if that was me messing around in the process of being confused why I missed that point of impact. Is I am on a motorbike stand which I ratcheted a piece of alder stump to, and I don't know, it's fairly not shaky. It's 302 meters a second, and this is a 66 scale model. Now I'm just switching over to another mag, and I have one more mag after this I intend to run through, assuming everything works out. In fact, let's go ahead and move this second mag up to here. I'm going to go from my perspective. I'm going to drop this one hash mark down at 8x from my perspective from the sternum bolt. I have no idea where it will land, maybe slightly below it. And that will work. Okay, and so if you guys are having problems with any of your AEA mags, the first and foremost thing I would suggest is backing them out a few slight rotations counterclockwise, installing Vibratite 284 meters a second. 279 meters a second. 279. 278. 278. And I'm only going at 34 yards just so it's easier to see the point of impact on screen. You can see this 279.3. 279.3. 265 meters a second. Just to see, if I zoom it in more, it does change the point of impact, but I'd like to see these. Maybe I'll see a flash. $271. 64 grain Diabolo Magnum with a mid skirt. It works really nicely for even longer ranges and 248 meters a second, 248 meters a second. This is the third and final with this skirt, and if you bear with me, I will not put my head in front of there with the barrel loaded. But okay, so now we are clear down to let's see, this is an MPa one, so we're at 14.5 MPa, and so let's just see what this produces. In fact, let's just make it a little funner here. 256 meters a second. 252 meters a second. 242 meters a second. Whoops. And this goes back to why you need to kind of mess with these magazines, because these are actually from the new Pro Challenger 30 cal. Future reference, they are interchangeable, but I haven't backed them out. I believe I was going a half a click high. Not bad, not hole in hole, but almost. 231. Why I mentioned the mag is I can tell this one's the new one because I haven't backed it out yet. Now let's see what Timmy's got to say about that one. Shut up, Timmy. Yeah, I think that's it. Looks like a cigarette hanging out of his mouth now. Okay. $217 meters a second. 217 meters a second. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Now if you look at that carriage bolt, I was about an inch over. That's terrible. I also didn't inspect these Diablos. I cast them, wearing more safety gear than ever now. And this is possibly user error. I'm gonna go with that. Or the fact that I didn't inspect these. Come on, Timmy, let's do this. Uh-oh. I'm getting that drop finally, but this is the last round, and I'll read back on title cards what I've been doing, my standard protocol there. I'll just go a little higher and see what happens. Perfect. Okay, anyhow, that's that, and that's 3 mags. And for anybody that didn't know, you can always go in the lower corner and hit the subscribe button, but there's also the little gear button, and you can speed this up to speed all my chronographing up, because no matter how fast I go ahead and do this, it's just slow work. But hey, I'm saving y'all time, so anyhow, thanks. You have a good one. Oh, here, let's just zoom in and just see how stacked they are. And that's a T-post for perspective. Not bad. Not bad.